Food is fuel. The quality of food we eat impacts the health of our cholesterol, hormones, arteries, and heart, and determines whether we spend our days sick and tired or full of energy and enjoying life. If we want to stay healthy, it's important to make informed choices when it comes to what we eat. So today, we're going to explore 6 of the worst foods for heart disease, including a number of toxic foods that are promoted as healthy by the food industry, but actually cause havoc in the body. But before we continue, can you do us a favor? Click on the thumbs up and help us spread the word about heart disease prevention, and ring that bell to stay up to date with our latest videos. We want to make sure you get the latest science-backed information on heart health. And stick around to find out how to get 2 free gifts. We guarantee both you and your heart will love them. Okay, let's get into it. Number 6. Deep fried foods. Deep fried foods are a major contributor to heart disease. They are high in calories and unhealthy fats, which cause inflammation, clog arteries, and lead to heart attack and stroke. What's more, they also tend to be high in salt and hidden sugars, which raise blood pressure and increase the risk of heart disease. That's common knowledge in this day and age. But the thing many people don't know is that deep frying can actually turn food toxic, meaning that it oxidizes cholesterol and messes with the function of various organs, as well as vital hormone production. Toxic chemicals are produced when foods are deep fried. These are known as AGEs, or Advanced Glycation End Products. AGEs cause inflammation and raise the likelihood of cardiovascular disease. Research conducted by the Mount Sinai School of Medicine looked at how different cooking methods impacted the toxicity of food. They found that deep-fried chicken nuggets contained nearly 7,000 kilounits of AGEs per 90 grams, compared to pan-fried chicken breast, which had only 4,000 kilounits. Even better, chicken boiled in lemon contained only 861 kilounits. That's an 8-fold reduction in toxic AGEs. Deep frying also increases the amount of acrylamide in foods. Acrylamide is a carcinogen that was only discovered in 2002 and has been linked to an increased risk of cancer. When you eat deep fried foods, your body has to work harder in order to deal with these toxins. Primarily, they oxidize blood cholesterol and stiffen arteries. You want your arteries to be elastic and flexible, so they can expand and contract to keep blood pressure under control. When your arteries become stiff and brittle, all sorts of things can go wrong. Most commonly, ruptures and cracks appear and plaque builds up, increasing your risk for blockages, heart attack, and stroke. According to Harvard University data, every 120 grams or 4-ounce serving of fried food per week increases the risk of heart disorder by 3%. So, if you're looking to improve your heart health, it's best to avoid or minimize deep fried foods. Instead, opt for healthier cooking methods, such as baking, roasting, grilling, or boiling. Number 5. Refined carbohydrates. Diets high in refined carbohydrates are linked to an increased risk of heart disease. Refined carbohydrates are found in many foods that we eat every day, such as breads, pastas, and breakfast cereals. When these foods are produced, fiber and other beneficial nutrients are removed. Refined carbs are quickly absorbed into the bloodstream and cause blood sugar levels to spike. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, both of which are major risk factors for heart disease. In addition to raising blood sugar levels, refined carbs also promote inflammation throughout the body, another key factor in the development of heart disease. Inflammation damages the lining of arteries, the vessels that carry blood to and from the heart. This leads to plaque buildup and causes the arteries to harden. a condition known as atherosclerosis. It's this plaque buildup that narrows arteries and decreases blood flow to the heart, increasing the risk for a heart attack or stroke. So why do we keep eating refined carbs if they're so bad for us? Remember the food pyramid? That's right, health policy used to encourage getting the majority of our diet from carbohydrates, a policy based on shaky science that has since been thoroughly disproved. What's more, carbohydrates are highly addictive. The sugar in carbohydrates stimulates the release of feel-good chemicals in our brains, giving us a temporary high that we quickly crave more of. In short, eating too many refined carbs is terrible for your ticker. So next time you're reaching for that bagel or slice of cake, think twice and consider opting for a healthier choice instead. Your future self will thank you. Number 4. MSG. MSG, or monosodium glutamate, is a common food additive that has been linked to heart disease. MSG is added to foods to enhance flavor, but it has also been shown to cause adverse effects on the heart. Studies have found that eating MSG is associated with higher blood pressure levels. It has also been associated with an increased risk of stroke and other cardiovascular disease. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Human and Experimental Toxicology found that MSG resulted in increased body weight, dyslipidemia, or imbalance of blood lipids, increased inflammation, and an increase in markers of oxidative stress. This led to the stark warning that MSG should not be used in the preparation of food due to its significant impact on the heart and liver. Other research found that MSG can cause digestive damage, including gastritis and duodenal ulcers. MSG is often used in canned foods, packaged noodles, and other processed meals, so it can be easy to buy food that contains MSG without even knowing it. What's more, it can be hard to spot on the ingredient list of packaged foods. That's because it's commonly listed under different names, including E620, E621, E622, E623, E624, and E625. So make sure you check food labels for anything between E620 and E625. And better yet, make your meals at home, using plenty of fresh fruit, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grass-fed meat, wild-caught fish, and spices. Next, we'll clear up a sometimes confusing topic, the good and bad of vegetable oils. But first, Heart Disease Code would love to give you a free book, The Surprising Truth About Fat and Cholesterol, plus the first episode of the untold story of heart disease, something that everyone concerned about heart health should watch. Click the link in the description below to claim these free gifts. Okay, let's get into number 3. Number 3. Vegetable oils. You might be thinking, hold on, I thought vegetable oils were good for me. Well, there is a body of evidence that suggests it's not that simple. Many vegetable oils are bad for the heart because they easily become rancid. Once they become rancid, they cause inflammation in the body. This inflammation can damage blood vessels and lead to heart disease. As an example, consider sunflower seeds. These seeds have many health benefits while they're in their raw form and protected by a hard outer shell. This shell prevents the seeds from oxidizing. Oxidization is similar to rusting, like an apple that has been chopped. After a while, it turns brown and oxidizes. Vegetable oils are high in polyunsaturated fats, which are beneficial in their whole. When oxidized, however, they promote inflammation and damage cholesterol in the blood. So keep an eye out for polyunsaturated fat oils and opt for more heart-healthy oils like monounsaturated olive oil or coconut oil, which contains saturated fat and is less likely to go rancid. Number 2. Processed meats. The chemicals used to cure the meat, including nitrates, can damage the lining of blood vessels, leading to inflammation and plaque buildup. Nitrates cause arteries to become stiff, which raises blood pressure as the arteries can't expand and contract properly, in turn making the heart work harder and increasing risk of heart attack. According to University of Oxford research, every 50 grams of processed meat per day increases the risk of coronary heart disease by 18%. This is primarily due to an excess of salt and nitrates, as well as other harmful chemical additives, which raise blood pressure and impair cardiac function. Other research discovered that eating processed meats greatly raised the risk of colon cancer. That's largely because the nitrates found in processed meats can become carcinogenic once digested. So, if you must consume processed meats, do so only on rare occasions. Practice portion control and balance it out with healthy foods. When it comes to bacon, for example, look for organic or nitrate-free choices. Always go low salt whenever you can. And alternatively, choose a heart-healthy option like turkey or chicken. Number 1. Soda. Soda is bad news for just about every organ in the body. The average can of soda contains around 9 teaspoons of sugar. That's the daily limit for adults, all packed into one single can. When you drink soda, your blood glucose spikes, and as we've discussed, high blood sugar triggers a domino effect of cholesterol oxidation, high blood pressure, and hardening of the arteries. Inside the liver, soda is quickly converted to fat, which gets stored in the liver cells and can lead to fatty liver disease and cirrhosis, or scarring in the liver. According to the Ohio State University, hepatologist Dr. Sejad Jalil, even one soda per day can lead to fatty liver disease after 5 to 7 years. Fatty liver disease is a precursor to more serious health decline, including heart disease, diabetes, colon cancer, and pancreas cancer. And if you're thinking that sugar-free is a better option, unfortunately, it's even worse. Artificially sweetened drinks are often marketed as zero sugar or 0 calorie, but they use chemicals like aspartame or saccharin instead of sugar. Research over the past 2 decades has repeatedly demonstrated the devastation caused by 3 chemicals. According to one study published in the journal Diabetes Care, people who drink diet soda on a daily basis have a 67% rise in type 2 diabetes and a 36% rise in heart disease and related conditions. Another study found these substances alter the gut flora, significantly altering glucose tolerance, accelerating the damage of high blood sugar. Instead of soda, go for soda water, tea, pomegranate juice, or cranberry juice. Just make sure they don't contain added sugar. So, to round up, our 6 worst foods for heart disease are: Number 6, deep fried foods. Number 5, refined carbohydrates. Number 4, MSG. Number 3, vegetable oils. Number 2, processed meats. And number 1, soda. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have anything more to add or have questions, let us know in the comments below. And remember to get your 2 free gifts: The Surprising Truth About Fat and Cholesterol, and the first episode of The Untold Story of Heart Disease. Just click the link in the description below to get them both. And remember to like this video and click the subscribe button, so that you can stay up to date as we release new videos. Thanks for watching. We hope you have a happy and heart-healthy day.